Animating with Stykz. Recapitulation. Computer is used to make animated movies. Central idea. Creating a new document. Creating basic walking animation in Stykz. Saving the animation. Stykz is the first multi-platform stick figure animation program. It is a free software. When you launch Stykz for the first time, you are greeted by the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is a launch pad to open a recent document. Create a new document. Examine getting started materials and look at various tutorials. Creating a new document. The lower left corner of the Welcome Center gives the option for creating new documents of various types. The Stykz interface. Tools palette. The stage. Properties palette. Frames palette. Controller palette. Commands palette. Library palette. Create the animation. Let's create a simple walking animation in Stykz program. Step 1. Click on Default Document. Step 2. Select the first arrow if not selected. Step 3. First frame is already created in Frames palette. The figure on the stage, the document window, has red and yellow circles and black lines. The circles are called nodes and the lines and circles are called segments. The red nodes are used to rotate the attached segments and are called pivot nodes. The yellow one is used to move the figure around the stage and is called drag node. Step 4. Click on the drag node and drag the figure to the lower left corner of the stage. Step 5. The thumbnail of the stage for the current frame is also updated. Step 6. Click on the New Frame button in the Frames palette to create a new frame. Step 7. A new thumbnail with red border appears in the Frame palette. Step 8. Click on the drag node and drag the figure about 1/4 of the way across the stage. The slider in the controller palette changes to frame 2 of 2. A gray version of the figure from the previous frame is displayed. This is called as onion skin and it is used for positioning the figure on the current frame relative to the one on the previous frame. Step 9. The Frames palette thumbnail for the current frame is updated as we release the mouse. Step 10. Click on the new frame. Step 11. Click on the pivot node of the left arm and drag it upwards. Step 12. Click on the new frame. Step 13. Click on the drag node and drag the figure about 1/4 of the way across the stage. Step 14. Click on the pivot node on the left arm and drag it downwards. And click on the pivot node on the right arm and drag it upwards. Step 15. Click on the new frame. Step 16. click on the drag node and drag the figure about 1/4 of the way across the stage. Step 17. Click on the pivot node on the left arm and drag it upwards. And click on the pivot node on the right arm and drag it downwards. Step 18. Click on the new frame. Step 19. Click on the drag node and drag the figure at the end of the stage. Step 20. Click on the pivot node on the left arm and drag it downwards, and click on the pivot node on the right arm and drag it upwards. Playing the animation. Step 21. To check the animation, click on the play button in the controller palette. A new window called the Stykz player opens and the animation plays through one time. The figure does not show any of the nodes as they are only used during editing. Click the play button to play it again. Click the done button or the close box on the Stykz player window to close the preview. To play the animation again and again, click on the loop button in the controller palette. It will turn red to indicate that it is active. And then click the play button again. To stop the animation, click on the pause button. To play the looping animation again, click the play button. To close the window, click done or click the close. Saving the animation. Step 22. Click on File menu and select Save As. Step 23. Type the file name. Step 24. Click Save to save the animation. Now, the first animation is great and there's lot more we can do with Stykz.